Good morning, good day, good afternoon, or evening to wherever you are. I am your smart boy, and today I'll be talking about why Squid Game ending do not make any sense. This show has been trending a lot for the past few weeks. Well, I was interested to watch this show because all my friends basically told me to watch this show. Wait a sec, but I don't have any friends. Anyway, I found this show a bit confusing, especially in the ending. Yeah, this video will have a lot of spoilers about the show, so spoiler warning to all of you who haven't watched the show yet. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So the show overall is about a survival game made by an old man Ilnam to give chance to poor people who have a lot and heavy debts that they couldn't pay. And this game was made for them to have a chance to have a lot of money. And the chance offered by them are survival games which have really huge risks and even can kill someone. So as you can guess, there are a lot of people who join this game, especially poor people. In fact, I doubt there are rich people in there, but whatever. However, as the games go on, the survivors are decreasing bit by bit until there are two people left, which are Gi-hun and his childhood friend Sang-woo. And in the end, the main character wins and his friends kill himself to end the game so that Gi-hun can come back home with the money. And it took a time skip few years after the game for the main character to use the money. But when he finally used them, he decided to go back to the game to prevent more people and to end it once and for all. So now that we talk about the overall from the beginning of the show till the end, let's talk about why the ending do not make sense at all. So as I mentioned, Gi-hun, the main character, won all the money and waited for a few years to use all that money just to use them in the end. Well, I know he is depressed, but he still has a family, which is his daughter. He also has made a promise to his fellow survivors, which are his childhood friend and the girl Sae-byuk, to take care of their family after their death on the games. But that maybe still is tolerable and not as vital as the next weirdness. So as I also mentioned, this shows overall, Gi-hun few years later, which have already used his money, finally decided to visit his daughter and her family in US. However, he suddenly met his old recruiter ever introduced him to the game, and he was playing games with a stranger. Well, if I were him, I wouldn't even pay more attention to them as soon as I notice it. But not for our main character. He quickly ran there to stop him for good reasons, though the stranger might really need the money. And as soon as he arrived there, the recruiter already got in the train and left. So Gi-hun then involves himself in the matter, which doesn't really harm him in any way by taking the business card away from the stranger. Okay, so first thing first. People who join the game are given the information or at least find out that the games are deadly. Well, I know that the recruiter never mentioned anything about the game being deadly, but he could at least tell the risk to the guy, and if he doesn't believe the warning, then it is his choice. Why would you get yourself involved in this again, when you can just go back with your family or even start a new one? And after that scene, we see Gi-hun walking to the airplane, which I suppose the plane's destination was United States. However, a few steps before he finally went into the plane, he decided to call the game business card and even told the operator that he will reveal the truth of the game. First thing first, he is putting his daughter and her family at risk, since the game officials, they even know that Gi-hun was walking towards a plane. So I'm not sure that the game officials won't be able to trace his family. And I also don't know if Gi-hun knows anything about what the game official capable of or not. He started to walk away from the plan and the show ended there. Well, in my opinion, if I were him, I would make a new big business with the money or anything else but going back to the game. Well, in my opinion, the season 2 of the show isn't that necessary. But if they want to focus on how Gi-hun revealed the truth of the game to Korea, or maybe even to the world, I will take that. But putting aside the plot, that's not the wisest choice to choose, since there are a lot of people who really need the game, or we can say the money. So those are the things which I found weird about Squid Game's ending. If you have your own opinion, state it in the comment down below. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a nice day.